My name is John Morgan. On our 20th wedding anniversary, I found out the truth. My cold, conservative wife could be that wild in another man's bed. 20 years ago, Eva suddenly fell seriously ill. She lay in that hospital bed, pale and trembling, begging me.
John, find yourself a healthy woman. I'll only drag you down.
I stayed by her side through endless nights, swore to love her in sickness and in health, till death. What Eva never knew was, I was never some broke nobody. I was the billionaire CEO of Nexus. I hid it to protect her feelings. For 20 years, I took care of Eva and our 2 children. Every Christmas, I cooked a feast for them. I was basting the turkey when my sister Mia called again, urging me to come back and be my billionaire. Go back? I looked at the family photo on the table and smiled. Taking care of Eva and the kids, that was the life I wanted.
The company gala? Let Eva take that COO position and have her start paving the way for my son Alex too.
I carried a fresh-baked apple pie toward the bedroom. Thought she's going to say my cooking got better. Like always, I started tidying up her room. Then a bag by the bed caught my eye. I opened it, a red lace nightgown. This has to be Eva's surprise for me. Ever since we had kids, we've slept apart. She's always been so reserved. I grinned to myself. Tonight, I'll show her I've still got it. While I was thinking, the door opened. Eva's home. I took her bag, knelt like I always did.
What have you got for me tonight?
She shoved me off, looked at me like I'm filth. She tossed her hair back, and I caught the hickey on her neck.
Don't touch me. Get your filthy hands off me.
I froze. She changed and curled up on the couch, smiled at her phone in a way I haven't seen in years. I stood there, like an idiot.
Go get me a blanket from the bedroom.
I nodded without thinking. Taking care of her is just instinct now. Then, while I pulled a blanket from the closet, a box fell in front of me. A red nightgown, love letter, and a DV fell out from the box. I turned the DV on, and there she was, wearing that red nightgown, all over another man. The affection I never got from her is right there on the screen. It was thunderstruck. Every word in those letters played out right there on the video. So she wasn't cold. She just saved all that heat for someone else. I lost it. I grabbed the box and the DV and stormed out. I slammed the box down at her feet and shoved the DV screen in her face. Her laughter echoed through the room. I looked at her panic and said, slowly,
"You better explain what the hell this is."
I slammed the evidence down in front of her. Eva freezes for a second. The panic passes, then turns into anger.
Are you some kind of creep? Going through my stuff? Phil and I were discussing photography, that's all.
Photography? Did she thought I'm an idiot?
That's how you dress to discuss photography? For 20 years, I backed your career, gave you everything, and this is how you repay me? Cheating on me? Who is he? Tell me, who the hell is that bastard?
I grip her wrist. Then the door opens. Alex and Amy stand in the doorway. My son and my daughter. I don't want this exploding in front of them. I let go of Eva and step back, but she refuses to back down.
Phil cares about me. He understands and supports me. He's my soulmate, my best friend.
My finger pointed her, shaking.
Soulmate? Best friend? Then what have I been for 20 years? Your unpaid servant?
Amy and Alex rush over and grab my arms.
What are you doing?
I look at them, and for a moment, hope rises. They'll take my side. They have to. I'm their father.
Eva, look at your children. Can you swear in front of them that you and Phil are just friends?
Eva looks away, unable to meet my eyes. Amy and Alex look down at the love letter that's scattered across the floor. There should have been shock, rage, something, but all I saw was guilt.
Dad, you've got it wrong. Mom and Phil are friends. What, a woman can't have a guy best friend now?
Yeah, Dad. Uncle Phil's just Mom's CFO. The truth is, he's the one who got me my job.
I stare at their faces like it was no big deal. They knew, they all knew, and they hid it from their father. I jabbed a finger into my chest.
I'm your father! Why are you taking his side?
No, Dad, that's not what
Eva!
Everyone turns. Phil stands in the entryway, holding 3 elegant gift bags,
Eva!
wearing that perfect smile like he belongs here.
You left your clothes at my place.
He lifts the bags casually, like he was mentioning nothing at all. That man Phil just walked into my home. His shoes click across the floor. I clean myself, wearing that perfect smile, like some honored guest. Eva sees him, and her eyes light up. She practically throws herself at him. Alex and Amy look up at the same time, faces lighting up.
Uncle Phil!
The 3 of them gather around him, and I'm standing in the middle of my own living room, like I'm invisible. So you're the famous Phil.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. I'm Phil, finance manager at Nexus Capital, and Eva's best friend.
Best friend? Eva betrayed me for this piece of trash. I lunge at him and grab his collar. Then I hear Eva scream.
Stop!
She rushes in between us and shoves me to the floor. She turns, touches Phil's
Are you
arm,
all right?
looks up at him with worry all over her face. Then she looks at me, cold.
Listen, I hid those things because I knew you'd lose your mind. I knew Phil before I even met you. And if something was going to happen between us, it would have happened long ago. Why wait till now?
Dad, are you serious? You and Mom have been married for decades. Where's the basic trust?
Dad, stop embarrassing yourself. Uncle Phil helped me get where I am.
I'm so angry, I can barely breathe. My hand clamps over my chest.
Eve and I really are just friends. I only wanted to make her happy. If any of this crossed the line, I'll stay out of your business.
He looks at Eva and smiles, polite and elegant. Somehow, it made me look like a clown.
Get out of my house!
I swang my fist with everything I've got at that fake, lying face. Then, a slap cracks across my left cheek. My head jerks sideways. My ears rang. The wife I spent 20 years caring for slapped me for another man. I stand there holding my face, looking into Eva's eyes. And at that moment, I finally understood. In this house, I matter less than a stranger.
What gives you the right to tell Phil to leave? I clawed my way up on my own. I'm about to be COO, and I have Phil to thank for that. And you? Marrying you was the worst mistake I ever made, you useless piece of shit.
Useless? If I hadn't been pulling strings behind the scenes, how would an ordinary sales manager ever make it to COO?
Eva, 20 years ago you were dying. I fed you medicine 1 spoon at a time. Stayed at your bedside day and night. Did you forget what we promised each other? I even missed my mother's funeral for you.
Did I ask you to do it? Every one of those choices was yours. And let's be honest, I've supported you for years. We're even.
I gave up my billion-dollar fortune for her. Even missed my mom's last moments, and she actually dares to say we're even?
Eva, I'm sorry. This is all my fault. I never meant to cause trouble in your marriage. These are Christmas gifts for your whole family. And if your husband doesn't want me here, I promise I'll never come around again.
Alex opens his box, a brand new car key. His eyes light up as he looks at Phil in awe. Amy opens hers, a designer handbag. She screams and hugs it to her chest. Eva opens the last gift, a Harry Winston necklace. She gasps, holding it like it's priceless. I stand there watching, their eyes on the gifts. No one gives a damn about how I feel.
Phil, this must have cost a fortune.
I saw you looking at it in that shop window. Think of it as my congratulations for becoming COO.
My wife lowers her head, blushing like a girl.
Uncle Phil, you're still trying to win Mom over, aren't you? Her first love just never quits, huh?
Alex suddenly jabs Amy's arm hard. She stumbles, covers her mouth, and looks at me guilt. First love. I look at Amy panicking after letting it slip, and I realize they never saw me as one of them.
Eva, I know I failed you once. As long as you're happy now, I'm willing to walk away.
He turns for the door, and I watch my own children beg the man destroying my family to stay.
Wait! He's not the one who should leave. He is. Dad, you can't give Mom happiness. Uncle Phil can. Just leave.
I gave up everything for them, and now, for what Phil can give them, they're ready to kick me to the curb.
You brought this on yourself. Uncle Phil already got me into Nexus Capital. What could you ever give me?
Uncle Phil hands me 50 grand for pocket money like it's nothing. Aren't you embarrassed? If you really love Mom, let her go.
I look at these two children, standing before me like strangers. Are these really the same kids who once said, "Dad, I'll take care of you"? 6 years ago, in the summer, I was wearing that faded blue apron, flowers still on my hands. Alex and Amy ran in, waving their Harvard acceptance letters, and throw themselves into my arms.
I'm so proud of you.
I looked down at those letters. Tears of joy were in my eyes. I guessed they forgot those words a long time ago.
I sacrificed everything for you, and this is how you treat me? Fine, I'll go.
I was ready to walk away for good, but Phil wasn't done with me.
No, John, I'm the one who should leave.
He grabbed my arm, then suddenly threw himself backward like I shoved him. His body slammed into the entry cabinet with a thud. Then he slid down to the floor, grimacing.
John, what are you doing?
What pathetic acting. And my wife and children buy every second of it. Eva got up and slapped me hard. I fell backward into the coffee table. A picture frame crashed to the floor. My palm drove into the broken glass, and blood seeped from the base of my palm onto the photo. Our family portrait lay in the wreckage. A crack in the glass cut right between me and Eva, splitting our smiles in two.
John, what the hell are you doing? Today you hit Uncle Phil. Tomorrow you'll hit Mom. Mom, divorce him! Now!
I didn't touch him.
Shut up! John, you're gonna kill us all. Throw him out!
The door opens. The three of them grab me, throw me out.
Get out of our house! You don't belong here!
You're not my father anymore. Not ever again.
I'm divorcing you.
Then I see Phil, standing behind the three of them, smiling, satisfied. The door starts to close. The warm light disappears. And on my face, I can't tell if it's melted snow or my tears. Fireworks suddenly burst overhead, all over the street. People laughing and wishing each other Merry Christmas. Every family was celebrating Christmas, and on Christmas, I lost my family. After they threw me out, I had nowhere to go, so I went to my sister Mia's. She looks at me, blood all over, and she knew everything. Her hand slams down on the table.
Eva has what she has because of you. Alex got his job because of you. You gave them everything, and this is what you get back? A bunch of ungrateful leeches.
Mia's right. Eva became sales manager because I had a headhunter recruit her. Alex got his interview because I made it happen. I gave them everything and got this in return. Mia's eyes reddens. She hands me an old pocket watch. My hands shake as I open it.
Mom left this for you. If she were alive, she'd never want to see you treated like this. Eva doesn't deserve you.
It's me and my mother in that photo, and I remembered the hospital. It was when I missed seeing my mother one last time because I stayed with Eva. The biggest regret of my life. My mother was dying, and I didn't even know it. When she called me, I was tending to Eva. Mom was already fading. Her voice was weak, and I was too blind to hear it.
Mom,
John.
what's wrong?
Nothing, baby. Just wanted to hear your voice.
Then Eva coughed a few times, and I rushed my mother off the phone.
Mum, something's come up here. I'll call you later.
The call ended. I hurried to Eva's bedside, asking if she was hurting, if she needed a doctor. Later I learned that was the last time I ever spoke to my mother. I stare at the watch, tears falling. Mom, I failed you, but not anymore. Never again. I'm divorcing Eva, and I'm taking back everything that's mine.
Mia, I need a favor.
Mia looks at me, eyes still red, and gives one hard nod. And just as I make up my mind to take everything back, something else is happening in that house. The kitchen sink is clogged. Phil has been wrestling with it forever. Clearly,
okay, so that's not good.
He's not handy.
It's Christmas. There's no plumber coming today. Dad used to fix stuff like this.
I'll give John this. He was always better at fixing things than I am.
Fixing pipes is about all he was good for. Don't compare that loser to you.
Then the pipe burst. All four of them scream at once in chaos. Water went everywhere. Then Phil's phone rings. He gets word that I met with Mia, and his face changes.
My uncle's high up at Nexus. He said he saw John with the COO. What if John told her everything?
If the COO believes his lies, all the years I put into this go off in smoke!
While those idiots were panicking, Mia and I were sitting in a coffee shop, drinking coffee like nothing was wrong.
John, you sure you want to do this at the company gala?
Mia asks if I'm sure. I was the one who put her where she is. Now I'm only taking back what I once gave. Mia's phone suddenly buzzes. Caller, ID Phil. We look at each other and smirk. She puts him on the speaker.
Hello, Director Morgan. This is Phil. I just wanted to remind you about Eva's promotion to COO. Please don't let rumors affect your judgment. Eva is extremely capable. She's fully qualified for the job.
That self-important idiot thinks being finance manager gives him enough pull to put in a good word for Eva. He has no idea. The COO he's trying to flatter is the blood sister of the loser he looks down on.
Enough. How I make my decisions is none of your concern. Tell Eva to be ready for the gala. I've got quite a surprise for her.
The second she hands up, I can picture Eva and Phil already acting like they've made it, still dreaming they're about to hit the big time. The night of the gala, the four of them showed up in fancy clothes. Eva is ready for what she thinks will be the proudest moment of her life. Co-workers crowd around her with congratulations.
Eva, heard they're announcing your promotion to COO tonight. Congratulations.
Eva, looks like you're about to be our boss. Don't forget us when you make it to the top.
Of course. Uncle Phil and my mom are basically a match made in heaven.
No kidding. That loser my mom used to be married to, he wouldn't make it through the front door here.
They're right. A loser couldn't get in here, because the man walking through those doors tonight is the true owner of this empire. Dozens of men in black stand beside the cars with Mia, waiting for me.
My brother will be out any second. Everyone, be ready.
Yes, ma'am.
I step out the front door, one step at a time. Under security escort, I slid into the back seat of a Maybach. The motorcade starts moving, rolling into the city. 20 years. I gave up everything for that ridiculous thing called love. I made myself their servant, and all my sacrifice bought me was contempt. Now, the game is over. In the ballroom, Eva is still soaking up the praise.
Heard the CEO is back, and he's personally handing out the promotion letters to everyone getting promoted.
Wow, that's the highest honor there is. He's not just our chairman, he's the richest man in the country. If I were the CEO's son, I'd never have to work a day in my life.
If I could get the CEO to be my wedding witness, I'd brag about it forever.
What they don't know, the CEO they're talking about, is me.
Eva, when the CEO hands you that promotion, make sure you mention my name.
Don't worry, I will.
A bodyguard opens my car door. Mia stands beside me. Hundreds of executives and staff line up on both sides of the entrance, bowing at me.
Good evening, Mr. Morgan.
Mr. Morgan, a title of power and wealth. I haven't heard it in 20 years. Eva, are you ready for the biggest surprise of your life?
John's never seen anything like this. You should have brought that loser to open his eyes.
A guy like him wouldn't know what to do with opportunity if it hit him in the face. He deserves nothing.
Exactly. Not everyone can get in here. That old loser doesn't belong anywhere near the spotlight.
The CEO is here!
The doors swing open. A spotlight hits me, and I look at those four clowns, the same people trashing me 1 second ago, now frozen where they stand. I am John Morgan, CEO of Nexus Capital, and I'm back. Their judgment is over. Mine has just begun. I stride into the ballroom. First time in 20 years, I'm out in public, wearing a custom suit.
Look at that suit. That's couture. You can't just buy that. And those cufflinks? Wait.
No way. That's the billionaire CEO everyone's been talking about?
I hear the whispers. Eva's in the crowd, just staring at me, frozen.
My dad? Is that billionaire CEO?
Oh, please. No way. John's a broke nobody living off me. I was married to him for years. I know exactly what he is.
She drags Alex and Amy with her and storms over.
John, who the hell let you in? You think dressing up fancy is gonna make me believe you? In your dreams.
Who said I came for you? I'm here for the gala. They laugh in my face. Not a second of doubt to them. I'm still just trash.
You think a suit makes you CEO? Get real. This isn't your world. You don't belong here. Stop embarrassing yourself.
Out of pity for whatever family we have left, here's a tip. 10 minutes. The COO and CEO are about to present the appointment certificate to my mom.
I let out a cold laugh. We'll see who's presenting the certificate to who. Eva pulls out a stack of papers and slams them against my chest.
Divorce papers. Sign them, then get the hell out. Once I'm COO, you're nothing to me. You're not even fit to shine my shoes.
I flip through it, line by line. Even the assets split's done. I walk away with nothing. She cheated first, and she makes it look like somehow she's the victim.
You haven't made a dime all these years. You've been living off me.
They still don't get it. Everything they have, I gave them. Without me, they're nothing. I look at them and smile, my heart embittered. Fine, if that's what they want. I pull a pen from my suit, about to sign, when Alex suddenly stops me.
Wait!
Alex suddenly cuts in. For a second, I thought he had finally come to his senses. But I'm wrong. He frowns, looking at me like I'm garbage, then shoves another document right into my face.
Go ahead. Sign this too. I'm done with you. My sister and I don't want a loser like you for a dad. Sign it, and we're done.
I take it and look down. Agreement to end father-son relationship. My fingers start to shake. Alex Morgan, John Morgan, my own son, cutting me off.
From now on, we take Phil's name. I'm Alex Fry. My sister's Amy Fry.
Sign it. Now. From today on, I'm Amy Fry. Sounds way better than Amy Morgan.
Eva stands there, arms crossed, smirking. The three of them together, like a real family. I stare at the paper, eyes stinging. 20 years, everything I gave them, and this is what I get.
Alex, Amy, that's a bit much. You really are going to humiliate your own father like this? John, you've been a pretty lousy father. Just look, your own kids don't even want you.
Everything I gave, all these years, this is what it comes down to? I raised them myself and turned them into monsters. Eva watches coldly, arms folded, waiting for me to sign so she can toss me out like trash. My pen hits the paper. Stroke by stroke, I sign my name. I fling the signed papers at Alex. They scatter across the floor as he scrambles to pick them up.
Eva, Amy, Alex, you just killed whatever love I had left for you.
My mom's about to be COO. Without her, you won't even be able to feed yourself.
Congrats, Mom! Looks like you and Uncle Phil are finally getting their happy ending.
Mom, once you're COO, I basically run this place.
I wipe the tears from my eyes and look up at them. Their faces are full of hope for the future. How nice. Too bad. It's about to end.
And what makes you think that's a promotion and not a termination?
I look at Eva, still so full of herself. She really thinks she's won. She really thinks that COO seat is hers.
And what makes you think that's a promotion and not a termination?
I hold Eva's promotion letter and tell Mia I'm pulling her promotion. Eva and Alex are out, and I'll make sure no one in this industry ever hires them again. I put her there. I can drag her down myself. I flick my lighter open. The flame catches the edge of the paper. I watch it burn to ash. The ashes drift beside my coffee. My face stays cold. 20 years. It ends now. I look at them, ice cold. A bunch of clowns, and they have no idea what's coming.
Fired? Do you even know what this event is? It's to celebrate my mom's promotion. Fired. Yeah, right.
John, after the divorce, I hope you can at least take care of yourself. Living off others? That's just pathetic.
Living off others? Pathetic. And she says that with a straight face. Every meal she's eaten, every outfit she's worn, every promotion she's had, none of it happened without me. I shove past Phil and Eva and walk forward, steady.
Jesus! John's gone crazy. Hey, that's the CEO's chair.
I stop in front of the chair and stare everyone down. That chair was mine 20 years ago. I'm just taking my seat back.
Eva, he's your ex-husband. If he pulls something and pisses off the higher-ups, your promotion's done. He's trying to ruin you.
I don't hesitate. I sit in the CEO's chair. Eva rushes up and shoves me. The chair crashes to the floor with a dull thud.
John, what the hell are you doing?
I told you. I'm here for the gala.
Oh, please. Still lying? Some nobody sneaks in without an invite just to make a scene? Get out! Now!
She raises her hand to hit me. The same hand that slapped me twice before. Not this time. I catch her wrist.
Eva!
The moment the door bursts open, me lying in a pool of blood. Her eyes turn red instantly. We were married. I put up with you because I loved you. That's over now. We're divorced now. You touch me again? Try it. I shove her hand off. Eva stumbles back, and Phil catches her without thinking. Nice teamwork.
John, do you even know what that chair is? That's the CEO's seat. You're going to get us all screwed.
That seat is always mine. I pick up the chair Eva knocked over and set it back in place.
What's the problem with me sitting here? This was my seat to begin with.
I sit down in the CEO's chair. 20 years, and it finally has its owner back.
John, you've lost your mind! You've completely lost it!
Eva tries to rush me, but Phil holds her back. What's he afraid of? Her getting hit again, or things getting out of hand?
Listen, the billionaire CEO and the COO are about to show up. You want to die? Don't drag us down with you!
Alex shoves me, but I don't move an inch. I just sit there while they keep screaming.
John, you're gonna cost Eva everything! Mom, if he keeps this up, I'm screwed!
Get up! If you ruin my promotion, I swear I won't let this go!
Bother responding. Then, the ballroom doors burst open as security steps aside as a man in his 50s storms in, full of authority. I know him, Gilbert Newman, Phil's uncle. One of the top guys at Nexus. Everyone turns. Phil's eyes light up. Relief washes over his face. He thinks his savior just walked in. His grin stretches ear to ear as he rushes over.
What's all this noise? The CEO and COO will be here any minute.
Uncle, Gilbert, perfect timing. That idiot's sitting in the CEO's chair. He's basically challenging the CEO. You've got to teach him a lesson.
What? Challenging the CEO? Where'd this clown come from? I'll make him pay for this.
Gilbert stops right in front of me, eyes wide. I just sit there, smirking. I thought one look at me would make him panic and start apologizing. Instead, he doesn't even recognize me.
You've got some nerve sitting in the CEO's chair. Get the hell up right now while I'm being nice. Unless you want trouble.
John, cut the act. Mr. Newman's a company veteran.
I almost forgot this. Nobody joined after I left the company.
He's been with the company longer than I have. Who the hell are you? You really think Mr. Newman would even look twice at you?
You pathetic old loser. Stop running your mouth. You're only making yourself look worse. Just get out!
Mr. Newman, that's my useless father. He lives in his own fantasy and actually thinks he's the CEO who vanished 20 years ago.
Mr. Newman, if I were you, I'd think very carefully before making your next move.
Gilbert meets my eyes. For a second, I see hesitation. A nobody like him has never met the real CEO. He doesn't know what to make of me.
Uncle Gilbert, don't let him bluff you. He's just Eva's deadbeat ex-husband. He came here to sabotage her promotion.
Phil grins, fawning like a dog begging for scraps.
Mr. Newman, please get him out of here. Don't let my family mess ruin the gala.
Got it. Leave it to me.
Drag this old fool out.
The security guards close in, smirking. I frown, not out of fear, out of rage. 20 years. And now even some nobody who came in after me thinks he can walk all over me. The guards circle around me, but I don't back down. My calm is starting to rattle them.
Want to know if I'm really the CEO? Call your CON, Mia Morgan. She can clear it up right now. Who the hell are you to order me to call the COO? She already said tonight is the CEO's homecoming party. You better get out now, or I'll beat your ass first and throw you out myself.
John, stop clinging to my mom like some parasite. You're after her money and you just won't go away. We signed the divorce papers. Let's just end this and move on. Stop bothering me, okay?
Bothering her? I let out a cold laugh. Just looking at her makes me sick. This company is mine. They're the ones who should be thrown out.
Security! Get him out of here!
The guards rush me and drag me out of the chair. I fight back, but there are too many of them in this struggle. A pocket watch slips from my suit and hits the floor. My mother's pocket watch, the last thing she left me. I lunge for it, but Eva gets there first. I yell at her to give it back, but Eva looks at the watch and lets out a mocking laugh.
So this is the watch your old hag of a mother left you? Disgusting.
She crouches and dangles it in front of me, like teasing a dog. Two guards pin my arms down while I struggle to reach it, but Eva pulls it back, laughing like a maniac. I'm shaking with rage. I didn't even make it to see my mother before she died, and now the last thing she left me is being ruined by this woman.
Where'd all that backbone go? Want it back? Fine. Kneel. Slap yourself 100 times. Admit you were wrong. And maybe I'll give it back.
She sneers. There's nothing in her eyes but cruelty. Kneel? Slap myself? What does she think I am? But the watch keeps swinging in her hand. It's the last thing my mother left me. She swings the pocket watch in front of me, leaning in, daring me with her eyes. She loves having me under her heel.
What? You won't do it? Then I'll throw it away. Every time I see that old hag, she makes my blood boil.
She raises her arm to throw the watch. The last thing my mother left me. I was young then. My mother was still alive. I stood close beside her, posing for the camera. The shutter caught our smiles. I opened the old watch. Inside is the photo we just took.
When I'm not with you, keep this watch close to your heart. Think of it as your mother staying beside you.
Mom, I'm sorry. I couldn't protect what you left me.
Fine. I'll kneel.
Phil smirks. Alex stands with his hands in his pockets. Amy throws me a look of contempt. No one says a word for me. They're all enjoying the show slowly. I sink to my knees. Both knees slam against the marble floor. Pain shoots through me.
John, after all these years, you haven't changed a bit. Still so quick to kneel. Pathetic. Like some dog begging for scraps.
I'd beg her to give me the watch back. She has no intention of letting me have it. She throws the watch. I scream in despair. It spins through the air like a meteor and shatters in two. I threw myself toward the broken pocket watch. My shaking hands clutched the two halves. One side the photo, one side the dial. I try like a madman to piece it back together. It won't go back together. Broken, like my heart. Phil picks up a bottle and walks toward me. The bottle explodes over my head. Glass flies. Blood pours down my face. A ringing fills my ears like a funeral bell. Before blacking out, I see Phil grinning, Ava, Alex, Amy just standing there, cold, like they're watching someone else's tragedy. I close my eyes. Mom, I'm coming to find you. The doors slam open. Mia storms in, furious. The moment the door bursts open, Mia sees me lying in a pool of blood. Her eyes turn red instantly. A crowd gathers around, whispering among themselves. Mia helps me up, her fingers trembling violently.
You're my only brother. I will never let anyone hurt you.
What? Her brother?
Brother? Since when did she have a brother?
Mia gently brushes my forehead. Her eyes fill with pain.
Are you all right? Someone call a doctor! Doctor, now! Help him!
The doctors rush over and help me into a nearby chair. Mia clenches her fists, stands up, and stares fiercely at everyone in the room.
Who did this?
Miss Morgan, we were wrong to hit him, but he started it. He impersonated the CEO, crashed the annual gala, and sat in the CEO's chair. We were defending the CEO's dignity.
Mia said nothing. She raises her hand and slaps Phil hard across the face. The slap echoed through the entire hall. Eva catches the staggering Phil.
What the hell are you talking about?
My fault, Miss Morgan. Security was far too lax. He managed to slip in. I'll deal with this immediately. I'll sort everything out. The CEO will never find out!
Mia turns and slaps Gilbert again across the face. Gilbert's head snapped to the side. He covers his cheek and doesn't dare to make a sound.
You idiot! Do you have any idea who he is?
Isn't he just a piece of trash, for God's sake?
Mia hears him muttering. She turns and slaps him again.
Watch your mouth!
Why? You hit me again?
Miss Morgan, that man is nothing but a parasite. What else am I supposed to call him?
Quite right, Miss Morgan.
Mia's fury erupts completely. Her eyes blaze as if spitting fire.
You venomous woman! And you two ungrateful little beasts! You're lower than dirt! You've bullied him for 20 years. Today, I'm gonna make you pay for every bit of it. Guards, surround them!
5 guards step forward and surrounds Eva and the others. Eva's expression finally changes.
What is all of this?
Mia, stop.
I regain consciousness and stride toward them. Blood still streams down my forehead, but I had never been so clear-headed in my life. Eva stares at me in shock. She probably never imagined that the worthless trash she has trampled underfoot would ever be called brother by the CO.
Mia, stop.
Brother, are you all right? It's all my fault. My only brother. Hurt on my own turf.
I pat Mia's shoulder reassuringly. Her eyes turns red, just like when she was a little girl who had been wronged. Except this time, it was me. Mia reaches out and examines the wound on my forehead with concern. Her actions made others jump to all sorts of malicious conclusions about the relationship between her and me.
Why is Dad so close to Miss Morgan?
I'm wondering too. Why did Miss Morgan hit Uncle Phil for that loser? What's really between them?
If Miss Morgan values him this much, maybe he really is someone important we shouldn't mess with? Shit. I messed with the wrong person.
Looks like John and the COO have something special going on.
Miss Morgan, what exactly is your relationship with my good-for-nothing ex-husband?
That's none of your damn business. I swear, today, every single one of you who hurt him is going to pay.
Phil, Gilbert, and Eva's expressions grew complicated. Fear began to creep across their faces.
Phil, you tell me right now. Who the hell did you just beat up?
He's just Eva's pathetic ex-husband. Who else would he be?
Gilbert slaps Phil across the face. This slap is even harder than Mia's.
A pathetic ex-husband? Then why the hell is the COO getting involved? And how did this so-called nobody even get into the gala in the first place?
Phil clutches his face. Stunned, he finally realizes something was terribly wrong. Mia hands the broken pocket watch back to me.
Brother, this watch is over 10 years old. I'm afraid it can never be put back together.
I gaze at the photo inside the watch of my mother and me. Mom, are you watching from above? Watching your son get bullied by these scumbags?
What do you want to do with him?
I lift my head and glare at Eva furiously. She shook with terror. Phil, Alex, and Amy try to stand calm and firm, but their gazes shift restlessly. They were finally afraid. Too late. I clenched the broken pocket watch. This shattered watch was the last thing my mother left me. She shouldn't have touched it.
Eva, there's one thing you never should have done. Smash my mother's last keepsake to me.
It's just a piece of junk. What, you want to hit my mom or something?
You've given them everything, and this is how they pay you? Do you think they even deserve all of this?
Suddenly, Phil points at me and Mia like he'd just discovered a new world.
I get it now! Mia's been protecting you this whole time! No wonder you got into the gala so easily! You and Mia. You two have been having an affair this whole time, haven't you?
Nice one, John. You accuse me of cheating? You're the one who's been cheating this whole time!
You old bastard! I thought you were decent! You betrayed my mom!
My face turns even colder. They're such experts at twisting the truth.
When you divorced Mom, you acted like the victim. Turns out you'd already been sleeping with this woman. How disgusting.
Do you really think there is something going on between Mia and that man? Hard to say. Otherwise, why would Mia stand up for him?
Buoyed by the voices agreeing with her, Eva grew increasingly arrogant. She approaches Mia, speaking in a bitterly sarcastic tone.
Mia, so you like picking up the trash I've already played with? This is the kind of man you go for? No wonder you're still single in your 30s. Who knows how many younger men you're keeping on the side? You really think no one knows about all the dirty little secrets you've got going on behind the scenes?
She doesn't get to finish her sentence. I give her a sharp, brutal slap. That single blow held all the resentment I'd bottled up for 20 years. Amy and Alex are utterly dumbfounded, their mouths hanging agape. Phil hurries to steady the staggering Eva. I stand before them, cold and unyielding, motionless, like a stone statue. Eva covers her cheek, staring at me in utter disbelief. She had never once thought the docile, submissive nobody would dare to lay a hand on her. This slap was not for me. It was for my mother and for Mia. Eva covers her face, utterly dumbfounded. She never thought she would ever take a slap from me. Never. But I've wanted to slap her for way too long.
John, how dare you hit me? Just because of your little mistress!
Shut your mouth up! He's my sister. I won't you slander her like that.
I've known you for over 20 years, and I've never heard a single word about you having a sister. And you call me a cheater? Turns out you hooked yourself a rich woman, huh? The divorce worked out perfectly for you, didn't it?
Mom, you were blind to even fall for him. This is absolutely ridiculous. Guards, throw them out!
6 bodyguards in black suits storms in, looking fierce and ready for action. But Eva doesn't panic. Instead, she holds her head high.
Don't you dare. The CEO is giving me my well-deserved promotion at the annual gala. If you throw me out and he can't reach me, do you think you can handle the consequences?
That's right. Mom becoming COO was the CEO's decision. Once she gets this position, you'll all be screwed.
Glad you reminded me. I almost forgot about this.
Mia and I exchanged look. We both knew Eva wasn't getting any promotion letter today at all. Mia holds out her hand. An assistant promptly hands her a red leather folder.
The CEO does indeed have something he needs me to hand to you personally.
Mom, this is wonderful! Congratulations! After all these years, your dream has finally come true.
Eva tries hard to suppress the smile tugging at the corners of her lips. She thinks she is winning.
Mom, let's travel home for mission. Once you become COO, don't forget the house you promised me.
Mia hands the red folder to Eva, like handing over a knife.
Quick, Eva, open it. Open it now.
Smiling, Eva opens the red folder. I smirk. Alex and Amy lean in, faces full of anticipation. Then their smiles froze.
How is this possible?
A termination notice!
Eva stands there, holding the termination notice, frozen stiff, as if struck by lightning.
No way! This can't be true!
John! You're behind all of this! Miss Morgan, let's be fair here. Eva has worked her ass off for over a decade. What possible reason does the CEO have to fire her?
John, are you doing this just to get back at my mom?
I sneer. Revenge? She did this to herself. Suddenly, Eva bursts out laughing, like she'd lost her mind. The laughter echoes through the ballroom, sending chills down everyone's spine. She throws the termination notice to the ground, seething with rage, and strides toward me.
This can't be true! The CEO was supposed to promote me! Where is the CEO? I need to see him!
He doesn't want to see you.
Phil's eyes shift slyly, putting on yet another pitiful performance.
He won't see us? This is all you're doing. I get it now, Miss Morgan. You were afraid Eva becoming COO would threaten your position, so you spread rumors. You and John doctored the letter together.
I'm going to report this to the CEO. I'll make every single one of them pay!
Mia looks at them coldly, like she was watching a bunch of clowns.
Eva, Phil, Gilbert, you assaulted a guest. That's it. You're all fired.
Gilbert's jaw drops in utter disbelief.
How dare you! I want to see the CEO! I'm reporting you for abuse of power!
Enough. Throw them out.
The guard swung forward, dragging them out. Eva struggles and screams, her voice echoing sharply throughout the ballroom. Even as she was being escorted out, she kept howling like a pathetic stray cur.
I want to see the CEO! You can't shut me up!
Mia and I stand in the center of the ballroom, watching them being driven out. The moment the doors close, the world finally falls quiet.
Brother, do you think they're gonna let this go?
I look at the closed doors, a cold smile curling at the corner of my lips. I shake my head. Let them do whatever they want. They're just a bunch of clowns. 20 years of bond between us has ended completely. From this day forth, we are strangers. I was concentrating on my wood carving. Wood shavings curled off beneath my fingers. These hands had cooked for Eva for 20 years. Now they finally get to do something for me. Mia enters the room, holding an invitation.
John, now that you're back as CEO, you really should attend the meeting 3 days from now.
I nod and tell her I got it. Mia didn't leave. She stands quietly behind me, hesitant to speak her mind.
John, you've thrown yourself headfirst into work. You don't go to any of the events I set up for you. Are you still hung up on Eva?
She grabs my arm, her eyes full of concern.
John, I've scheduled a dinner with that investor. She's stunning. Go meet her. Maybe she can help you forget about Eva.
I put down my carving knife and sigh.
Mia, I don't need that. She's coming to discuss business. A private meeting like that would look bad. I'd rather not go.
You've got it wrong. She asked me to invite you. And you know her too. If you don't go, you'll regret it.
I look up at Mia's mysterious smile and nod. I trust Mia. She never lied to me. 3 days later, I push open the door of the coffee shop. Sunlight streams through the floor-to-ceiling windows. Falling upon a woman sitting alone, I slow my steps, staring at her back. It was a silhouette I know all too well. She turns and stands up, smiling. Though she's 40 now, but when she smiles, she looks 20 again.
John.
Annie, it's you.
Annie, my old friend. 20 years had gone by. Yet she seemed unchanged. No, she has changed. She's even better. I sit across from Annie. Warm sunlight falls across her face. 2 decades feel like nothing but a fleeting dream.
What's wrong? Surprised to see me?
Annie? I can't believe it. It's been like 20 years since we last saw each other.
That year, we were both still young. She was wearing her school uniform. So was I. She came to return a book to me, just like always.
John, I'm leaving for business school in Europe. I won't get to borrow your books anymore. Here, this belongs back to you.
I took the book. It felt like a piece of my heart was missing. She handed me a small box of cookies.
I wanted to give you something I made myself, so I baked these cookies. Think of it as a little goodbye gift.
You're really going abroad to study?
Yes. You're already the youngest billionaire in the city. I need to work hard to catch up. Only then maybe I could finally...
She never finished her sentence. Those words stayed unspoken for 20 years. Before she departed, she held me in a tight embrace. That hug was far warmer than any affection Eva had given me over 20 years. I watched her leave. Her silhouette fading farther and farther away. When I opened the book, a bookmark slipped out. Written on it was a simple confession. I like you. I smile wistfully. 20 years had passed. I still kept that precious bookmark.
I never imagined that little girl who came to borrow books from me every day would grow into such an extraordinary woman.
Annie blushes and smiles bashfully. At 40, she still smiles like the girl I remember.
The real reason I went overseas all those years ago
Was to be someone worthy of you.
Annie looks at me. There was hope in her eyes and 20 years of waiting.
Back then, you were the golden boy. So I went abroad trying to catch up to you to become someone worthy of standing by your side. But when I finally came back, you no longer belonged to me.
I was deeply moved. Those words hit me right in the chest. I had given everything in the first half of my life to Eva and the children. But I never knew that someone had been quietly caring for me all these years.
John, now that you're free, maybe you could give us a chance?
Annie gazes at me with deep affection. Her eyes were soft, but certain.
So, what's your answer?
I lower my head and fall silent for a few seconds.
Annie, I don't want to hold you back. I just got divorced, and I'm not ready to start a new relationship yet.
That's okay. I've waited this long, haven't I? I can wait a little longer until you've really let go of the past.
I don't love Eva anymore. But I just got divorced, and the investment meeting is right around the corner. If I said yes to you now, it would feel like I'm using you. That wouldn't be fair to you at all. After the meeting is over, I'll give you a real answer.
All right. Our company was already leaning toward your product anyway, so don't worry. I won't mix business with personal stuff. Since you've made a promise, I'll wait for your answer.
All right, I promise.
We stand up to leave. Suddenly, Annie stumbles slightly as her high heel twists. She almost fell. I reach out quickly to steady her, catching her gently into my arms. Our eyes meet, and the air between us instantly fills with tension. And then, a sharp, nasty voice cut through the moment like a cold knife, shattering the warmth. Annie and I pull apart quickly.
Flirting with another woman in broad daylight?
Eva walks over with Alex and Amy, a familiar sneer on her face that I knew all too well.
Pathetic. A leopard never changes its spots.
This woman just won't leave me alone. She can't even let me have a cup of coffee in peace. I didn't hesitate.
Eva, what the hell do you want?
What do I want? Look at you. One woman is not enough for you? You just cannot wait to jump into someone else's bed.
Watch your mouth.
Pathetic. At least your taste is consistent. You have latched onto another rich woman?
Hey, beautiful. Why waste your time on this old guy? I am younger than him, stronger, and better than him in every single way.
I slap Alex across the face hard. Eva catches him, stunned.
You bastard. Apologize. Now!
How dare you hit my son? You filthy bastard! You cheating bastard! You shameless moocher!
I let out a mocking laugh. How ridiculous. I could throw every single one of those insults right back at her. I grab Annie's arm and try to leave, but Eva blocks our way like an unhinged maniac. She stares at Annie with nothing but venom in her eyes.
You have no idea what kind of man you got involved with. This piece of trash. He lived off me for years. Then he sucked up to the company's COO, and now he's clinging to you for your money.
If John were willing to let me support him, it's an honor for me.
Eva freezes. Her face was full of disbelief. They probably never imagined anyone would ever say something like that.
Eva, I am warning you for the last time. I destroyed your career once, and I can do it again. Push me any further, and I will make you disappear from this city completely.
Go ahead and enjoy your little moment, John. 3 days from now at the investor meeting, I will drag you down to hell. You will never get back up.
I don't even bother looking back. 3 days from now, we'll see who drags who to hell. The banquet hall packs with guests who mingle with wine glasses and hand laughter, and the clink of glasses fills the air. Eva stands at the center of the crowd, chatting confidently as if she had never been fired. The main door swings open. I walk in with one hand in my pocket, surrounded by bodyguards. 20 years have passed, but I've never lost this presence. Eva catches sight of me. her smile freezing on her face as if she'd been choked. She grabs Amy's arm, pointing in my direction, and strides over toward me.
Well, well, look who is all alone. Where is your old fling and that wealthy lady who runs the coffee shop? How funny, not a single one of them is here. Maybe they both found out you've been playing both sides and dumped you?
I sip my drink, waiting for the meeting to start, not wanting to waste my time on a bunch of clowns.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. First, let me introduce tonight's representative of the capital side, Mr. Charles.
The host gestures toward Charles, a man in his 40s, Annie's subordinate. Charles raises his glass politely.
Thank you all for coming.
Now, I officially declare the investment conference open. Wait, I have something to say.
Charles pauses and sets down his glass. The entire hall falls silent. Her voice was sharp and piercing, like nails on a chalkboard. What was she going to say? Nothing more than her usual self-righteous slander and lies. Did she really think that would bring me down?
Very well, ma'am. Please go ahead. What is it you'd like to say? Ladies and gentlemen, our purpose here today is simple. The major investor wants to enter the tech sector and find suitable partners. This is not just about capital or capability. The most important thing is character.
Is not that obvious? Everyone here has both capability and integrity, do not they? What is this woman trying to say?
Everyone here belongs in this room except one man. And that person is you, my ex-husband, John.
The guests and Charles all turn to look at me. Suddenly, 2 photos flashes up on the big screen. One of a young John with Mia, and another of John with Annie.
Mr. Charles, John's a leech. His private life is a mess. He's been messing around with 2 women at the same time. He doesn't deserve to partner with you. He doesn't even deserve to stand here.
The crowd gasps and buzzes with chatter.
That woman looks familiar. Isn't that Mia Morgan, the COO of Nexus Capital Group? This guy's good at it. He actually hooked Mia Morgan? Who's the other woman? She's pretty hot too.
I stand rooting to the spot, listening to those whispers, my face darkening with anger. Eva, if you're asking for it, I'll give you what you want. Eva sachets towards Charles, a warm smile plasters on her face.
Mr. Charles, as the investor's representative, I'm sure you will make the right judgment.
Charles adjusts his suit jacket, a hint of helplessness on his face. He had probably never seen a woman so reckless with her own fate.
He doesn't belong here. I used to be a sales director at Nexus Capital, 10 years of experience. And I've prepared a perfect promotional plan for your company.
Charles takes Eva's proposal and flips through it quickly. His frown deepens with every page.
If you take my advice, you'll find the most suitable partner. You'll dominate the market and become the industry leader.
Charles snaps the proposal shut. Then, without a word, he slaps Eva hard across the face. She shrieks, her scream piercing through the entire conference hall. The guests exchange stunning glances. Alex and Amy rushes to support Eva.
How dare you slander our investor?
Charles hurls the proposal at Eva. Papers scatter across the floor.
I didn't! When did I slander the investor? I only talked about that worthless piece of trash, John!
Charles follows her pointing finger and looks at me. I stand calmly, arms crossing, like I was watching a circus. Alex turned to me furiously, his eyes blazing with rage, but I don't even flinch.
You old bastard! What trick are you pulling now?
A trick? Against you? You're not even worth the effort.
The investor has arrived. The doors swing open. 2 bodyguards stand on either side. Annie strides in. Her gaze sweeps over Eva, then Alex, and finally lands on me. She smiles, just slightly. Everyone watches as Annie walks in. I smile, My eyes fix on her. Eva stands frozen, her eyes wide open, as if she'd something unbelievable.
Isn't she the other woman from the photo? How did this guy manage to win up 2 beautiful women?
There's nothing going on between John and me. Go ahead, say another word, see what happens.
Nothing? You were holding each other so closely? That's nothing?
Eva mimicked the embrace from the photo on the screen, her gestures growing more exaggerated, as if she were putting on a comedy show. I watch her, expressionless. She can't even throw a tantrum without looking cheap.
I bet this old bastard has completely fooled you, hasn't he?
My name sounds filthy just coming out of your mouth. So what if John and I are together? It's none of your business. Slandering my relationship with John, is this how you treat guests?
Hey, this whole mess is that stupid woman's fault. What does it have to do with us?
John, you're tight with the investor. Put in a good word for us, buddy.
I remain silent, listening. These people, just moments ago, they were laughing at me. Now they are begging.
Throw this stupid woman out!
Alex and Amy look around anxiously, at a complete loss. They finally realize they are in trouble and panicked.
Get out! Get out! All of you, shut up! I haven't slandered anyone!
Eva stares at me and walks toward me. Every step was filled with hatred.
John, are you telling me you and your COO don't have something going on?
The doors swing open once again. Mia strides in, with an imposing presence.
Of course I dare. John is my brother. There is absolutely no improper relationship between us, and there never will be.
Mia walks over and links her arm with mine.
Let me introduce you. The CEO of Nexus Capital Group, my older brother, John Morgan.
Eva was dumbfounded.
Wait, the CEO of Nexus Capital Group? That legendary billionaire?
Charles nods, smiling calmly. Alex and Amy look at the crowd, their faces turning pale.
This can't be. Eva Collins, you have no idea what you've lost, and every bit of it is your own damn fault.
Eva freezes for a second. Then, she suddenly bursts into laughter. It was hysterical, like she had lost her mind.
I get it, Mia! You're just covering for the gigola you're keeping!
Eva, still can't face reality? Go online and search for who the CEO of Nexus Capital is. I've warned you many times. Too lazy to check?
No! No way!
Alex pulls out his phone, his fingers trembling.
He's just a loser who stayed at home for decades!
But Eva kept running her mouth.
CEO? Billionaire? You are kidding me!
Mom, look. The CEO of Nexus Capital Group really is Dad.
Eva snatches the phone, her eyes wide, staring at the screen. Then she shot a glance at me.
It must be a coincidence. The same name?
Suddenly, she loses it and slams the phone hard to the ground. The screen shatters instantly, just like the broken promotion dream.
Eva Collins, do you really think everything you have was earned by yourself? It was my brother who gave it to you. But now, you've destroyed it all with your own hands.
I listened to it all in silence, watching Eva stand frozen in shock, her lips trembling. Not a single word comes out of her. She finally knows the truth. Mia keeps laying into Eva. Every word is like a knife, cutting straight into her heart.
You never even finished high school. Someone who is incompetent at everything, what made you think you could hold your own at Nexus Capital? And yet you clawed your way up to manager, even COO.
Eva shakes her head in despair, looking completely broken. Alex and Amy frown tidy, looking utterly confused. They had clearly never once thought about that question.
Back in 2001, it was only because of your deal with Golden Fox Group that you became the company's top salesperson. When the company needed a sales director and a position happened to open up, you stepped in. Don't kid yourself, your success today isn't all down to you.
Alex was stunned. He lowers his head in disbelief. He finally begins to understand where his so-called talent had really come from. I listened quietly to Mia's words. Every date, every event, every step of the way, I had paved the road for her.
Without my brother's help, you are nothing.
Eva shakes her head repeatedly, backing away. Her high heels clatter against the floor in a chaotic mess.
No! That was my hard work! I did it myself! You're lying! You're all lying to me!
Suddenly, Alex and Amy rush forward and drop to their knees in front of me, desperately grabbing my hands.
Dad, I was wrong!
Please give me another chance, I beg you.
I look down at them. These faces, the same ones that had called me a useless old man not long ago, are now plastering with fawning desperation and fear. I rip my hands away. They fall to the floor. Then they scramble right back up and crawl toward me again. They grab my hands once more, pleading pitifully.
Guards, drag them out!
2 bodyguards rush over, grab them and Eva, and haul them toward the door. They struggle furiously, shouting, their voices echoing through the hall. I stand where I was, my resolve unshaken. The moment they threw me out of that house, they were not my family anymore. A belated confession is nothing but a pale excuse. In the winter park, sunlight filters through the bare branches, casting dappling shadows on the ground. Annie and I walk side by side, just like 20 years ago. Annie points at a tree not far away.
Look, that's where we first met. Do you remember?
She looks at me with light in her eyes. I smile and point to the same spot.
Of course. There was a tree. I was sitting under it, reading a book. Then you ran over and asked me what I was reading. You scared the hell out of me.
We walk in silence, smiles on our faces. Those memories, buried by time, have come back to life, like spring grass pushing through the dirt.
Annie, it's cold. You're not wearing enough. Be careful not to catch a cold.
I take off my scarf and wrap it around Annie's neck. The scarf had warmth from my body heat. I smile and gently put my hand on her shoulder.
Annie, do you remember I promised you an answer after the meeting?
I remember.
I stop walking and take a deep breath. Then I go down on one knee. I take out a ring box from my pocket and open it, eyes sincere.
Annie, will you marry me? Will you stand by my side and spend the rest of our lives together?
Annie stunned for a moment. She covers her mouth with both hands, her eyes glistening with tears, filling with joy and emotion.
Yes! With all my heart! I'll be with you forever!
I stand up and gently slip the ring onto her finger. The ring sparkles brightly in the sunlight, casting tiny, warm glints.
Do you know how long I've waited for this moment?
I won't make you wait any longer. Annie holds me tight, tears in her eyes, and nods firmly. I gently pat her back. Then, a sharp voice shatters the peace.
John!
I turn around. Ava and Amy stand not far away, their eyes fixing on me. Instinctively, I step in front of Annie to protect her.
What are you doing here?
Eva and Amy walk toward me. I stand in front of Annie, refusing to let that woman disturb my life any further.
We need to talk. Should I step aside?
No. Just say what you have to say. We still have things to do.
I stare at her coldly. Amy stands right beside her, with the same heartbroken look. Since when did people like them have hearts that would hurt?
John, I'm sorry. I was wrong. Please. Come home with me.
She reaches for my hand, the same hand that slapped me, the same hand that threw away my mother's pocket watch. I yank my hand away from hers. Eva looks stunned, as if she were the one who had been wronged.
Eva, we're already divorced. We're done.
Please, please, I'm begging you. I regret it. I never wanted a divorce. Please, let's remarry now.
Annie looks at me nervously. My heart was churning, but my face showed nothing.
I don't care why you changed your mind. You chose the divorce. You broke your vows. There's nothing left between us.
I turn my head slowly and look at Annie. In her eyes, I could see unease, hope, and trust. I call her softly and gently pull her into my arms, embracing her with all my tenderness.
Now, I only care about Annie. As for you, I'm completely done. Don't ever come near us again.
I walk straight past Eva with Annie in my arms, never looking back, not even once. Each step fills with unwavering resolve. Annie glances at her softly. There was no smugness in that look, only pity. From behind us, Eva's cries drift over, clear and heavy.
No! John!
The next day, I am working in my office when a noisy commotion drifts up from downstairs. I stand by the window and pull back the curtain. Eva is kneeling on the street, holding up a sign that reads, "John, I was wrong." Beside her, stand another sign, "I just want us to remarry. Please forgive me. I'll wait for you right here, for the sake of our children." A crowd of passers-by had gathered around her, pointing, whispering, and taking photos, some feeling sympathy for her, others mocking her. I stand by the window, expressionless, and pull the curtain shut. Moments later, the office door creaks open. Annie walks in, holding a warm lunchbox. I hurry over to greet her. We sit down together to enjoy our lunch. In this world, some people will throw you away like trash, while others will treasure you like gold. Don't waste your heart on the wrong person.